Chapter 10. After picking up a candle for my barricade, I realized that there's way too much potential for tram decorations. Joining the candle in the tram is me not realizing yet seem to disappear when I come back to the tram. After the barricade, and in the sleep block C room, is a space basketball court. There, it took me 17 minutes to get the power node reward. Something gameplay self was really excited to get.
Congratulations.
Until the super slasher scared me. Back in the starter room, I hear a bunch of squishy noises, which I thought came from above. Survey says. How many necromorphs are here? This room's locked, so I guess I have to go into this room, where the audio log I picked up from earlier, and me forgetting to cancel it, lately interferes with this conversation. There, I wave hi to Kine, Temple, and Baby Cross, all while turning 180 degrees.
Witness the conviction of a true believer! They are ready. Take them. Embrace them.
Dang, dude, he made it so far. With the Temple murdered, Kine thinks he could tell me to follow him. He couldn't. But this guy almost could. This locked door, and this bathroom's trash bin rejecting toilets, was what sealed the deal for me. Alright, I'm in the Temple is Dead room. There, I find myself a boomer. For Temple to investigate, before realizing. That's when I decided to make Temple my new pet. As my pet, Temple got to see me hide in the corner, me fight Slenderman, me loot, and himself disappear. Shortly after the elevator, and some looting, I mean a lot of looting, I power up some doors and enter a vacuum version of the rooms from before. There, despite of my relatively full inventory and limited time, Gameplay Self decided it was a good idea to go looting. It wasn't a good idea. The respawn doesn't start off well because of things like that, but mostly because I continue to think that looting's a good idea. I get a power node door, which fills my needs later on. I don't need the junk here. Anyways, I get the sub-objective and eventually make it here, where I see and throw things at this terrible Vocaloid, but because it's a hologram. Anyways, Kine is warning me about the trigger for picking this thing up. I prepare for the trigger, mostly by going inside this room and trying to get a head start. Here I have first person rush hour, which I'm not good at. Before coming to this locked room, where all the doors are locked, filled with the Immortal and some supers. After Kendra unlocks the doors,
Okay, I bypassed the lock. Get out of there!
where I clearly see the Immortal escape for the vents here, only to have him backslash me shortly after. With that successful escape from the Immortal, Kind is ready to accept me. To be honest, I haven't been trying to understand the plot. Gameplay me was just waiting for the opportunity to find stuff to shoot. And when the opportunity does arrive, not only is it with Tubbies, but this is the room with the incredibly lightweight thinking chairs.
I'm a unitologist. By now, it's probably no secret that we shouldn't be in this star system. Just another illegal mining job for the company. That is until the colony found the marker. That was when the church took an interest and chose me to lead this pilgrimage. They also ensured many of the mission crew were devout.
Eventually, I make it into this room. Yet even in the room with the thinking chairs, I still needed some time to get familiar with this room. Alright, gameplay me may be at the wrong panel, but he seems ready. It's time to slay the Immortal and fix the escape pod. I start the fight off by waiting inside the room for the Immortal to spawn. There he is. Time to wait for him here. You're not the Immortal. Get out of here. At the time, gameplay itself wasn't sure if the corpse behind the engines was the Immortal. But the unique cry kind of confirms it's the Immortal. With the Immortal dead, and Kind gone with the shuttle, Chapter 10 is coming to a close. I'll leave you with the fight on the way back, and my missing tram buddies.
We can load the marker on board. Yes, soon.
Many have gone before us, and now it's time for